What happens when a localized television scandal fundamentally alters the global economics of the mainstream music industry? Welcome back to our continuous investigative coverage of the monumental aftermath surrounding American Idol Season 24. Over the past few weeks, we have documented the incredible trajectory of Keyla Richardson. We have analyzed the restrictive domestic voting demographics that led to her shocking top 3 elimination. We have uncovered the massive, unprecedented bidding war among major record labels, and we have exposed her brilliant strategy of absolute silence while secretly recording with Grammy-winning producers. Today, we are taking this investigation one step further. We are analyzing the final, most devastating phase of Keyla Richardson's post-television master plan. This is no longer just a story about a talented singer seeking a record deal. This is a meticulously executed, multi-million-dollar global takeover that is permanently dismantling the traditional gatekeeping systems of the American entertainment industry. To comprehend the sheer scale of Richardson's current strategy, we must first look at how modern music is consumed and distributed. For decades, the ultimate goal of an American Idol alumni was to secure domestic radio play across the United States. Radio syndication was the ultimate, heavily guarded gatekeeper of commercial success. Reality television winners were traditionally forced onto grueling, localized radio promotional tour, practically begging station managers to add their coronation singles to daily rotations. But the digital streaming era has completely eradicated that outdated model, and Richardson's management team is taking full advantage of this paradigm shift. By leaning into the massive, unprecedented wave of global outrage surrounding her elimination, her team is completely bypassing traditional American radio politics. They are targeting the absolute dominance of global streaming algorithms. Data analysts have observed that the digital footprint for Keyla Richardson is currently indexing higher in major international territories, such as Western Europe, South America, and Southeast Asia, than the actual winner of the domestic television broadcast. When an artist can directly mobilize millions of listeners across global platforms like Spotify and Apple Music, the localized opinions of television executives and regional radio hosts become mathematically irrelevant. Richardson is not asking for permission to enter the American music industry. She is using her international momentum to force the American industry to adapt to her. This unprecedented global strategy is sending shockwaves through the executive boardrooms of major television networks. The cultural phenomenon that industry insiders are now calling the Keyla Effect is actively forcing broadcast executives to reevaluate the foundational mechanics of competitive reality television. According to anonymous sources closely tied to network production, the executives behind American Idol and rival talent programs are currently in a state of quiet panic regarding the upcoming 2027 television season. The fundamental illusion of these programs relies on the premise that winning the show is the ultimate, unrivaled pinnacle of success. However, Richardson is currently proving, in real time and on a global stage, that the television crown might actually be a massive professional liability. Entertainment lawyers are predicting a massive shift in how future contestants will negotiate their initial appearance contracts. If future vocalists realize that the most lucrative path to superstardom is to leverage the national television exposure, but intentionally avoid winning the restrictive final prize, the entire competitive integrity of the format will collapse. Producers are reportedly scrambling to find ways to incentivize the championship title, desperately trying to prevent future generational talents from intentionally pulling a Keyla Richardson and walking away with the real prize, their absolute artistic and financial freedom. Furthermore, we must examine the massive economic windfall that occurs when a superstar escapes the golden cage of a reality television contract. When a contestant wins a show like American Idol, the affiliated network and management companies typically retain an aggressive percentage of all peripheral revenue streams. This includes tour merchandise, global sponsorships, and high-level brand endorsements. Because Richardson exited the competition as a free agent, she retains total ownership of her intellectual property and her brand partnerships. Industry trade publications are currently reporting intense speculation that major international fashion houses and luxury lifestyle brands are aggressively courting Richardson for highly lucrative, multi-year endorsement deals. These are the types of premium corporate partnerships that are traditionally strictly off-limits to newly minted reality television winners, who are often forced to promote whatever localized corporate sponsors the network dictates. By maintaining her dignified silence and cultivating an aura of high-end mystery, Richardson has successfully rebranded herself from a relatable television contestant into a premium, highly coveted international brand. She is not just preparing to release a highly anticipated debut single. She is building a comprehensive, independent corporate empire that will generate generational wealth, completely free from network interference. The final, and perhaps most heavily guarded secret of Richardson's current master plan is her highly anticipated return to the live stage. For a reality television runner-up, the traditional playbook dictates immediate appearances on morning talk shows, performing acoustic covers in brightly lit studios to maintain fatting television momentum. Richardson, however, is rewriting the playbook through the power of strategic scarcity. By refusing to perform publicly since her controversial elimination, she has transformed her eventual return to the stage into a massive, highly monetizable global event. Rumors are currently circulating wildly among entertainment journalists that her debut post-Idol performance will not happen on a daytime television broadcast. Instead, whispers suggest she is negotiating a surprise, unannounced guest appearance on a massive international stage, potentially joining an established global superstar during a sold-out stadium tour, or performing a debut feature at a major international music award ceremony. This level of strategic positioning is unprecedented for a television alumni. It sends a clear, undeniable message. She is not returning as a contestant seeking validation. She is arriving as a fully formed icon demanding the respect of the entire global industry. Ultimately, the unprecedented rise of Keyla Richardson serves as the ultimate cautionary tale for legacy media institutions. A television network attempted to control the narrative of a generational talent, manipulating the broadcast to favor a localized, emotional storyline over pure, undeniable vocal mastery. But in the modern era of borderless digital communication and globalized streaming, raw talent combined with strategic intelligence will always break through the confines of traditional television programming. Keyla Richardson did not just survive the biggest elimination scandal in television history. She weaponized it. She transformed a moment of profound public defeat into the ultimate catalyst for global domination. As the world waits with bated breath for her inevitable, groundbreaking debut release, one fact remains absolutely undeniable. The television network may have crowned a localized winner, but the global music industry has already crowned its new queen. What are your thoughts on Keyla Richardson's unprecedented strategy for global domination? Do you think the traditional reality television format can survive the Keyla Effect? Or will future contestants intentionally try to lose to gain their creative freedom? And where do you want to see Keyla make her highly anticipated, triumphant return to the live stage? We want to hear your absolute best predictions in the comment section below. If you want to stay completely up to date on this ongoing industry investigation and be the absolute first to know when Keyla finally breaks her silence, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on all notifications. Thank you for joining us for this deep dive into the realities of the modern music business, and we will see you in the next report.